Hello friends! S&P 500 has been performing nicely these past few days. The S&P futures also seem to be remaining positive. Here is an interesting statement from a lovely lady named Sharon Bell, who lives in London, regarding the US equity market. Here she says that the rise in the relative size of the US equity market has reflected the dominance of the US economy. So a critical question many are asking themselves right now is how much longer this dominance can last. You know, it's interesting. In 2007, the US and European markets were pretty comparable, but now the US market is over twice as large. Now, many global investors have been plotting around whether or not the Fed is going to cut rates. Jerome Powell's recent speech seemed to indicate it is relatively unlikely at this time. But a lot of the global market is gambling on there still being a rate cut. Check out this S&P year-to-date graph. Well, the valuation gap between Europe and the US is closing a bit. A slightly weaker euro and rising oil prices are actually helping euro markets. Also, the ECB and Bank of England are expected to make their own rate cuts, possibly in the late summer. Many believe this will then precipitate a US rate cut as well. As far as industries that appear to have a strong future in Europe, energy, healthcare and tech seem to be poised for some small positive movement. Europe is also beginning to see some wage growth, which has not been there for a long time. Also, commercial profit margins for the first quarter in Europe have outperformed expectations. On that note, a word of caution. If geopolitical tensions continue to rise, so will various barriers to trade. A few days ago, we have seen Chinese leader Xi visit French leader Macron. There was concern by Xi about possible issues due to rising tensions with the Kremlin. The Chinese are making various pleas with Europe, attempts at squeezing any unearned loyalty to North American commercial interests. A little bit of a seduction play, offering again their cheap goods and other generous contracts. Xi has been having serious talks with Serbian leadership. That's it for now. Ciao, boys.